Hey friends, today I'm walking you through how to export custom reports directly from the Meta Ads Manager step by step, with absolutely no fluff. If you run ads on Facebook or Instagram, mastering this small skill pays off massively by showing you what is actually working. This ability lets you pull the hard numbers so you can turn that data into significantly smarter, creative decisions going forward. I'll cover the basic reporting flow, share a few pro tips for keeping your reports perfectly organized, and then we'll look at an advanced workflow. Specifically, I'll explain how to use these exported reports with a tool like Vizard to make short clips and schedule your social posts automatically. So yeah, without any further delay, let's jump right into the practical nuts and bolts of getting those numbers. The very first thing you need to do is open up your preferred web browser and type in the search term Facebook Ads Manager. If you are savvy and already keep that page bookmarked, go ahead and click that link now to save yourself a precious second of time. When the search results populate on your screen, you will click the link clearly labeled Go to Ads Manager to proceed. That action will then transition you over to the dedicated login page for your advertising accounts. Crucially, make absolutely sure you are logging in with the account that actually possesses the necessary Ads Manager permissions. If you incorrectly try to log in with a personal account lacking proper permissions, you simply won't see the campaign's dashboard, which is incredibly annoying. Therefore, it is always best practice to double-check your access levels before you even attempt to sign in. Once you successfully land on that official login screen, you need to enter the email and password tied directly to your business or specific ad account. Here is a quick but important safety reminder. Always confirm that you are on the official facebook.com domain and not some suspicious weird login page. Phishing scams are real, and if you care about your ad spend and your valuable assets, you absolutely need to exercise caution here. After you complete the login process, you will finally land on the main Ads Manager view, which is your central hub. Over on the left-hand side, you will notice a navigation menu listing crucial options like campaigns, ad sets, ads, and several others. For an initial overview, click into the campaign section to see all of your active and even your past advertising efforts in one place. This area allows you to quickly scan the big picture, seeing what is currently running, what has been paused, and getting basic performance snapshots. However, since our goal today is reporting, look down that same left side menu and find the option called Ads Reporting. Click directly on Ads Reporting, and this action will launch the dedicated reporting interface for deep diving into your metrics. Congratulations! You are now officially in the customization zone, where Ads Reporting offers you a vast array of metrics and breakdowns. The key trick here is to pause and clearly define the exact question you are trying to answer with this dataset. Are you trying to discover which creative asset is driving the most clicks, or perhaps which placement is proving to be the most cost-effective? Maybe you need to know which specific age group is converting better than all the others in your current campaigns. Deciding on your primary objective first makes the process of selecting the right metrics far less overwhelming for your brain. Next up, you must select your date range. This could be the last 7 days, the last full 30 days, or a completely custom range for specific comparisons. After the time period is set, you need to add the specific columns containing the metrics you genuinely care about seeing in the final output. Impressions, clicks, cost per result, CTR, conversion rate, and ROAS. These are generally considered the essential, fundamental basics for any report. But if you're ready to dig deeper into the audience, you should absolutely add crucial breakdowns like age, gender, placement, or geographic region. For creators, these audience breakdowns are pure gold because they precisely tell you who is actually engaging with your different creative pieces. You should absolutely take your time here to reorder and even rename columns if that specific adjustment helps you read the final report much faster. For example, strategically place your cost metrics right next to your conversion metrics so you can easily eyeball efficiency at a glance. If you are hunting for trends across your video creative formats, add video plays for 3 seconds, 10 seconds, and through play to compare attention spans. Once you have finally achieved the perfect layout that makes sense to you, remember to click the Save button so you can reopen this exact setup later on. Be sure to name your template something incredibly useful, like Top Creatives Last 30 Days, so you don't get lost later. Saving with clear names prevents you from ending up with 50 confusingly named templates where none of them make logical sense anymore. Exporting the finalized dataset is refreshingly straightforward. You just locate and click the main export button. When the options appear, you will generally see choices like XLSX for Excel, CSV for universal use, or PNG for a quick visual snapshot. Select XLSX if you anticipate opening the file within Microsoft Excel to work with pivot tables or create custom charts. Choose CSV if you require a lightweight, universally compatible format that you can easily import into other specialized tools or custom scripts. The PNG format is excellent for when you simply need a static visual to drop directly into a report document or a client presentation deck. Since each format serves a distinct purpose, always think critically about what you plan to do with the raw data after the initial export. Here are a couple of practical tips. Always add necessary filters before exporting, so you completely skip the cleaning phase later. This includes filtering out any obvious test creatives, removing those lines where spend was minimal, and narrowing down to top-performing placements. Also, if you are comparing data across multiple campaigns, make sure to include the campaign and ad set names as columns for easy grouping in Excel. Here is a genuine pro tip. Use the breakdown by ad creative or by the specific ad ID when you need to map performance back to your original video files. This method ensures that after exporting, you can quickly see exactly which creative clip achieved the best click-through rate or the lowest cost per conversion. All right, that effectively covers the essential mechanics of exporting clean data from the Ads Manager interface for now. Now, let's immediately pivot to the crucial what next question, because raw, unacted upon data is essentially useless in any business context. For creators and small marketing teams, the usual manual workflow is often clunky. You export a CSV, open Excel, comb through hundreds of rows, and manually identify moments. Then, you have to sit there chopping up that source footage for what feels like endless hours in a timeline editor, just to get a few clips. This is precisely where powerful automation tools like Vizard step in to make your entire life significantly easier and much more efficient. Here's a simple, repeatable workflow that I personally use every week, and you are welcome to copy every single step of it. Step 1 involves exporting a report from Ads Manager that specifically highlights your top-performing ads based on CTR, conversions, or watch time. Make sure this export also includes the ad ID, the ad name, and that key performance metric you decided to prioritize in the previous stage. For Step 2, you need to pull all of the source-long video files, or the original ad creative recordings, that correspond to those specific ad IDs. Step 3 is where the magic happens. You upload that complete long-source video directly into the Vizard platform. Vizard's powerful auto-editing feature then does all the heavy lifting by intelligently scanning that footage for you. It pinpoints the absolute punchiest, most viral-ready moments and immediately creates short, post-ready clips for you to use. So why is this entire connected system so incredibly helpful for a modern content creator? Because instead of randomly guessing which part of a 10-minute interview will actually drive significant audience engagement, the system finds the moments a human would instinctively clip out. This includes fast-paced lines, sudden peaks in viewer engagement energy, or any obvious reaction beats within the content. That precise functionality is called the auto-editing viral clips feature, and it's powerful when paired with your Ads Manager inputs. When you use the data insights, you're no longer just making random clips. You are strategically creating clips informed by tangible real-world performance data. Moving on from clip creation, next you bypass the manual posting grind by utilizing Vizard's powerful auto-schedule feature. You simply set your desired posting frequency, choose the target platforms, and let the AI handle the queuing and publishing according to your specified times. It's not some overly complex rocket science, but it effectively removes a massive amount of daily friction from your content operations. The best part is that you genuinely do not need to sit there and babysit every single piece of content that goes out the door. Finally, the content calendar feature within the platform keeps your entire publishing strategy perfectly organized in one central location. Here, you can easily review what's coming up, make quick edits to captions, or even swap out one clip for another if needed. This ensures your creative distribution strategy remains perfectly aligned with the specific audience segments you uncovered in that initial ads report. It ultimately replaces a scattered mess of different Google Sheets, disconnected notes, and lost messages in various chat apps. I want to briefly mention other tools in the ecosystem, because there are apps out there that handle some, but not all, of these functions. Some editors are fantastic for manual trimming tasks, but they offer zero assistance in suggesting which moments are truly viral-worthy. Other scheduling applications are perfectly solid for publishing, yet they entirely lack the capability to auto-generate clips from your long-form source videos. Furthermore, many large enterprise platforms are often prohibitively expensive and unnecessarily complex for the average solo creator or small startup team. While tools like Capwing or Descript are excellent in their specific niches, they usually cost more for the features creators actually need, or they miss that complete end-to-end integration. Vizard positions itself right in that optimal sweet spot, built specifically around turning long content into consistent short posts with minimal initial setup. When you proactively feed it those performance-driven inputs directly from your Ads Manager export, the resulting content feels highly intentional rather than purely random. Before we officially wrap up, here is one last set of very practical, real-world tips to keep everything running smoothly over time. Always maintain a strict and consistent naming system for your exported files so you can trace specific data points back to the exact creatives easily. Consider implementing a structure like YYMMDD _campaign_ad_name_export.csv or something similarly logical for your team. Make a habit of regularly saving your custom report templates within Ads Manager, so you never have to rebuild that complex structure from scratch again. And critically, when you upload to any automated editing tool, give it a little constructive direction upfront regarding tone, format, and audience. Imposing these small, smart constraints on the AI will invariably lead to a much higher quality and more relevant output from the system. Okay, to quickly summarize the entire powerful process we covered today, log into Ads Manager first. Navigate to Campaigns, then immediately open up the dedicated ads reporting section to begin your analysis. Select the exact date range and the precise metrics that you need to see, and then enhance that view with relevant audience breakdowns. Save that perfect configuration as a template. Export the clean file as XLSX, CSV, or PNG based on your intended next use. Then, take those top-performing ad insights, feed the corresponding long videos into Vizard to auto-create clips, and let it auto-schedule them all. Finally, manage the entire organized pipeline from within the content calendar to maintain a coherent and scalable creative strategy. This entire sequence transforms that clunky, slow manual effort into a robust, repeatable system that can actually scale with your growing ad spend. That is the complete guide. You now possess a clean process for converting hard ad data into highly actionable, engaging content. If you try this specific workflow and want to nerd out over deep dive setups or how to combine metrics for the absolute best clip candidates, please let me know. Drop a comment below or send me a direct message because I have personally iterated on this process many times, and I'm happy to share my templates or a quick checklist. All right, go forth, export that crucial report right now, and start turning your highest performing moments into snackable content people truly want to watch.